Hi guys, this Big Rob UK bringing you some free-for-all, something a little bit different. Don't know about you guys, but I've been getting kind of bored just doing the same old thing and winning games or losing games, playing with good people, bad people, random. Just all seems to be a bit samey, waiting for the new map pack to come out and stuff, so I thought I'd try going at it, knives only, in a free-for-all game. I wasn't overly successful, but didn't do too bad. I finished in a positive and I won the game, but the game ran to time rather than score limit. It would have been nice to get a 30 or maybe a better KD. I'm not sure how other people do, knives only, but it's my first go at it, so I thought I'd give it a post up. I got the idea from watching some videos from different people on YouTube. I see that Wicked Shrapnel has been getting a few challenges to see how good he can do with some of the worst guns. And I had a little look at that, but that's his bag, is doing that one. So knives isn't really guns, but I thought I'd do a video on it anyway and give it a go. I've got a couple of other videos coming up, which will be Team Deathmatch, where I don't do too bad, a little bit better than I do in free-for-all. So I wasn't really sure what perks and that to use. I think I went with lightweight, marathon. My second perk, I don't really know what I used, but either way I don't think there's a real benefit to any of them if you're just running around knifing people. So I don't know if anyone else has ever tried or does any games where they're just running around knifing. I've seen a few on YouTube. If there's a preference to what perks they think are best, and any kind of routes to take or not to take, it's kind of hard not to be vulnerable in this game. And if you're running around with a knife, it's a little bit harder than just running around with a gun. You can't exactly use a barrel or a car for cover if you're 20-30 foot away. So I'll get this guy here. It's quite a handy little kill, and I got a little bit of a battle coming up from the guy hidden in there camping. So get down. I actually get a chopper in this game, which is quite surprising really, considering I'm only using knives. Obviously claymores, which are quite handy, and the odd tomahawk, which I think I might have one of those coming up in just a second. Yeah, I guess he wouldn't have been too pleased with that one, but I was quite happy, so it's all good. I kind of didn't want to camp around and stuff because I wanted it to be like a running gun, but a runner knife. This way I got my Cobra, which I was quite chuffed about. Really, looking back, I've realised that I'd got that, but at the time I think I was just trying to stay alive. And there was a couple of guys in here that were quite good, and they just wouldn't allow me to, you know, keep knifing them and get away with it. And then there's me, stabbed by a noob as well, by the looks of things. So here we go for the big tomahawk foul. I've not really had it equipped before, I've not used it, so it's my first time out really. This wasn't my only game, I played like 3 or 4 to get this footage, so I did even worse in the 3 or 4. But yeah, I hadn't knifed before, never really even been able to do the knife challenge where you have to knife 3 people, so it's definitely not something I'm used to at all. So getting the tomahawk out and the knife out is, I've seen a lot of videos where people tomahawk across the map and things. They obviously know roughly where to throw it, or they're lucky, they're not exactly aimed. That kind of thing is cool, but there's only so much of that you can watch. It's nice if you're running a knife in and using these things. So this is my second commentary. It's not something I've really done before. I don't know if you've ever done one and you're listening to it back thinking, oh, I've got to post this up, and you're hearing your own voice. It's a little bit weird. Takes you back a bit. So most of my videos I've got some kind of music on or some kind of edit I've tried. I've got a 8-core Mac Pro or 8-core dual Mac Pro and Final Cut Pro and Motion bits of software that I use. I don't really know how to use, but I do a little bit with them. I need to get myself an intro sorted out, so if anyone's got any tips on a intro for my videos, if you've seen any of my videos, you'll see all the intros are different, and none of them are good enough to settle on as a full intro to just use all the time. But you know, I've done a few different ones and tried a few different things. It's not really anything that stood out for me there. It was a bit stupid of me to run in on that one, because there's always going to be vultures around the care package. It's never going to change, especially in free-for-all. It's something I never bother with any kind of kill streak where you have to bring it in and get it dropped off. I remember when the game was first out and you could use, what was it, Hacker, and no, it wasn't Hacker, it would have been Hardline Pro, I think. Yeah. So back in the day when it was first out, Hardline Pro was great. Whatever dropped down from the sky, whether it be a care package or a sentry gun, you name it, and you could second chance that and get it changed for something else. When you first got Hacker Pro, you used to get some really good things out, and then the ratio of how good your reward was seemed to get lower and lower, and you'd be swapping half good things for useless things like ammo and UAVs and things. UAV's quite handy, I suppose. You just feel a bit disappointed if you had something half decent and you end up with a UAV.
Enemy napalm strike inbound. Enemy spy plane above.
So one of the other things I wanted to talk about and see if there's any feedback from anyone that watches my videos. I know I've got a few subscribers, not loads, but I've got a few, and obviously all your points of view are valid and interesting. The new Black Ops, how cool would it be if it had theatre mode? If there was anything you was going to take from this Call of Duty and carry it on to the next, something that would be nice to be in all of the future ones is theatre mode. I haven't really used it much. It's there to stop me having to record every single game on the off chance that I get a good one. I've seen quite a few different videos with dolly cam and things. People have done some good stuff with that, and I think they're only just scratching the surface. So there's definitely some good stuff there. I don't know if there's anything else I'd want to take on. The lack of sound whoring and things from this with the Ninja Pro just doesn't seem to work like it has in previous Call of Duties. But yeah, I mean, let us know your thoughts if there's anything you would like to take on to the next one. Anything that you are thinking that could be in the next one that's not been in any of the others. Let us know. And there's another foul there by me. Still getting used to this knifing. It ain't happening. So anyway, there's not much more to go now. I'm gonna go to super fast mode in a second, which I've tried to normalise the audio, which kind of has and hasn't worked. Fast forward. If I run around like this, that's what you call marathon and lightweight. Game's almost out. Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe, like if you did like it. Any feedback's good. Obviously appreciate you guys watching the film and stuff. So thanks very much for watching, and till next time, I shall catch you guys later.